Hey, just because, we seem to be in this engagement, me and all of you, in terms of this narrative now that's taken a fucking turn for, the worst, for the worse, which is on par for my personal life in general these days. But, so the vet, when I got Sammy to the vet, he had a fever of 104.5. And he had this leg problem, which was tender. The vet couldn't really track. There was I told the vet there's no one was going to bite him. And, and I don't know what the fever was. So he said that's kind of high, and it doesn't seem like there's a puncture. So the deal is a spider? I don't know. But so anyway, I don't think it was a spider. I don't see many spiders in the house. Almost none, really. But anyway, so they gave him fluids, they gave him antibiotics, but they couldn't find any. It didn't look like his lungs had any. It didn't look like it was a respiratory thing or a virus. They gave him fluids. They gave him an aspirin. We x-rayed him. They couldn't see a fracture. See, the radiologist will see. They got his blood back. It's good. No FIV, no leukemia. Blood work came out great. So when I brought him back, he was a little juiced up, I guess, on the excitement and the fluids. And he ate a bunch of wet food and limped around a little bit, played for a minute, and then he just went back into the tent and crashed out. So now he's just sort of crashed. And I just have to sort of accept that, that's what cats do. He's probably tired from the excitement. He's probably tired in general. So I guess I'll try to feed him in a couple hours. I got to do an interview in a little while. But I don't know what the fever was. But I feel like what happened is yesterday when I was laying on the bed with him, last night, Buster screamed out. I jumped up. Sammy freaked out, jumped off the bed, which was a long drop, like he hadn't done that. But he just flew off the bed when I freaked out and probably hit pretty hard. So I think that's where he hurt his leg. I guess I'm not blaming myself, but Buster was all fucked up. I already told you that, though, didn't I? Anyway, I guess we'll see what happens. And, I don't know if the fever's better. It was better, they gave him something to lower the fever. They gave him fluids. He seemed awake and alert. I don't know if the fever's back. I don't really know what to do about it at this point other than let him sleep and see what happens. So, oh, come on, man. That's what's going on. He definitely ate. Yeah, that's the problem, man. I'm just like, I didn't, it's like, I don't know if I'm ready for this fucking cat. Really. If he makes it, I just don't know if I'm ready for it. I had to put 2 cats down in the last year, and, Lynn passed, and it's like, it's been almost a year. But just the fucking anxiety of living with a sick cat. I was taking Monkey to the vet, every week there at the end and giving him sub-Q fluids and just living in constant panic of whether he's going to live or die. I don't want to be living like that again. Maybe I jumped the gun on this. Thank God I don't have kids, right? But I definitely flew off the fucking handle this morning. It's like none of it's like I can handle all this. But it's just like it was a tough choice to bring a kitten in because like me and Buster were fine. And, I just got in my mind that like maybe he's bored, maybe it'd be fun, and then kid found one and it's like, all right, maybe this is meant to be. And now I'm like sitting here wondering if this fucking cat's going to die. Again, I'm sitting here wondering if a cat is going to die. Or whether he's too sick to live. I can second guess myself because I can just find this cat another home. If he makes it. Cross that bridge when we get there. But that is the update. Yeah, he was having a great time yesterday. I don't know. I just don't understand the fever. I don't understand the fever. Like, I understand last night, if he hurt himself, that could take, a couple hours to sort of be hurt, to reveal itself. But I don't understand. I don't understand where the fever came from. But I'm not a fucking vet, Love hurts, remember? Yeah, I do. When you choose or have no choice but to love something, it's just, I don't know. After a certain point, is it worth it? Is it worth making yourself available for that? Yeah, he was okay when I brought him back because they're all okay when they get IV fluids. I mean, Monkey was fucking at death's door, but you give him some fucking IV fluids and he was like swinging around, doing the thing. It's always worth it, huh? If you say so. I have to interview Daniel Kaluuya soon. We're siblings. They're spread out now over this family who's the grandparents were. They were together for a month with the mother, and then there was a concern that the grandparents would not be able to take care of him, so they spread them out among family members and me, and one of his siblings already died because of something stupid or genetic. Maybe they're a bunch of bad luck kitties. I don't know. He seemed pretty tough. He seemed pretty good. He seemed great yesterday, but that's how things turn, It's like you don't know. One day it's like, hey, okay, and then like, what? And then gone. Seriously. Love is definitely not always worth it. But then there's that sort of idea, like, but it's all we have. It's like, not me. I can shut that shit down pretty well. Keep it general. Keep the love general. Don't risk the personal. We'll see. Yeah, you don't got to tell me life can turn in a minute. But I thought that, yeah, Sammy's a sweet little thing. And like many sweet little things have a harder than Sammy. And I'm glad I was there to do whatever. But, you know, if it's enough, it's enough. We'll see. Sweet little things fucking have a hard time sometimes. We need to love and be loved. Yeah. I'm okay with being loved at a distance. The up close and personal stuff is a little bit menacing. But I'll leave him be. I don't know if he's okay, man. If you're going to jump on this thing late, someone's got to get you caught up. This fucking one-kidneyed asshole is okay, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. There was nothing in there that the fucking cat could have eaten. What am I here for? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, blood test showed nothing. Coffee, tea. I do not have enough fucking comfort food in this house. Nothing fun to eat, really. Not enough time. Everything got fucked up today. My cat had to be rushed to the vet. And, no meditation, no yoga, no hike. I don't have anything to eat for dinner, meat-wise. Did the coffee come out of the rug? I don't want to live cast my podcast. It's an audio podcast. We do a lot of post-production work to make them great. So it's an audio podcast, so it's not, there's no live to it. And there's no reason to do it. How about some berries tea? I think it's from Ireland. Right? Ireland? Oh, I didn't even take my fucking vitamins today. Maybe I should take the vitamins, right? That should do it. Maybe that'll make Sammy better. If he fucking dies up there, man, it's just gonna blow my fucking brains out. I'm not gonna blow my fucking brains out, but I'll certainly probably have to move. Because that would mean that room is no good. No, I have work to do. I have a job. I'm not going to rub one out and meditate. It's weird. I have to answer the same questions over and over on this thing. And then I have to deal with fucking attention-seeking douchebags who jerk off while they try to trigger me. What do I take? I've been taking this glucosamine, which I don't believe works, but I got a better brand. And I take vitamin D only 3 days a week. I take a couple of vitamin C every day. And I take a multivitamin. Yeah, come sage the room. Yeah, that'll do it. And I've been taking this like one that I just impulsively bought for reasons that oh shit, I did that again. That's all right. This carnitine. I don't know what it does, but I think it's making me huge. I think the carnitine's making me ripped. What's my my comfort food? Anything bad. Ice cream, pie, cornbread, honey and peanut butter. All of it. Oh yeah, that chest pat was crazy. What kind of ice cream? Almost any kind of ice cream. It'd be easier to answer what kind of not ice cream. Any word from Diane? No, she eventually apologized and felt responsible for me stopping the regular IG Lives. And that was that. I didn't respond to her. She was partially responsible. Her and the person that decided to come on by. Yeah, the bagel ice cream was stupid. I don't know why anyone would want to eat that. What time is it? I gotta get ready for this interview. All right. Tea. Took the vitamins. Do you prefer flax milk over oat milk? Yeah, it's just like, I feel like oat milk is just like drinking a carb, which is, flax milk is a little better. That's like fortified flax milk, so there's a little protein in it, and I like the texture of it. And, and then I get it unsweetened, and then I put vanilla in it and stevia in it myself. And it's good times all around. On top of everything else, I overbrined this batch of sable that is cooking. I left it in the salt overnight, so it might be too salty, but I'm fucking doing it again. Yeah, I don't like dairy. I like ice cream, but it's a little hard on my guts. And from what I understand, as a grown-up, you don't need dairy. Oh no. Now where did I leave fuck, my pants are falling down. Why do they keep doing that? I mean, it's not like they're too big. Shit. I just didn't grow up really with the dairy. I've always felt that cheese and milk and everything, but I've definitely done my share of ice cream, but I was never a milk kid. And cheese is nice, but it just strikes me as primarily fat. You have to understand, my mother was a diet. Yeah, that's what I feel. I'll eat a couple eggs here and there. Let's turn this on. Go over my notes. Yeah, cheese is very good. Stevia affects hormones. Is that internet information, or is that, can someone source the study? Yeah. Too close? Use whatever options you have at your disposal to maintain your sanity. We'll see what happens with that little cat. And yeah, we're hoping for the best with Sammy. That's what we're doing. You take care. And I'm glad I didn't notice the trolls. How are the new plants? They're good. I am hanging on. Thank you for the support. I'm sorry to drag you all into this. It's a very weird thing because the nature of what I do makes me feel like I need to get you in the loop. So like when I do check in, you know what's happening. But I'll probably see you tomorrow for some... I already did the guitar. We did the guitar today. But that's the Sammy update. We'll see what happens. Buddha face.